Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the brand new Dokkan Fest MAJIN BUU. This is an exchange unit, an active skill unit, a transformation unit. This unit does a lot of very interesting things. I had unbelievable luck with this Buu on my initial stream. I only used 2,000 stones, and I got a copy of Gotenks and rainbowed this Buu, which is just insane. Usually, you guys know well that the luck does not flow that freely for your boy. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him, and we will test our boy Buu out at no dupes. And then, of course, we will also put the sticker effect on him as well. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and awaken the exchange MAJIN BUU, and then we will go ahead and put the sticker effect on them and see how good they look. You know, like Gotenks, we have 3 different versions of their card art, so you know, I think Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks probably has the best looking sticker effect in the game. So I'm certainly hoping that Buu can sort of match it at least a little bit. So let's go ahead and apply it. And then let's see how this is going to look. Very excited for this unit, by the way. I love the exchange mechanic. Okay, so no, that's pretty mid. Looks like that one is pretty mid. I mean, it's not... Like, there's, like, the aura around the 2 Buus, and that's not even really doing anything. So that's nah. Trash. Okay. Trash. And, yep. Wow. That's unbelievable. Because if you go look at Gotenks, right? He has the best look. Like, that's, like, the best looking one in the game. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and hop into some events and see how good the exchange Buu is at 55%. Alright guys, so we are here in an event, exchange Buu, and we have this opening rotation that's pretty solid actually. Again, you know, our exchange Buu is of course at 55%. I do have him with full dupes open, but you know, we're just at 55%. And of course, I do want to always mention this, but I will never use gold equipment on a 55% video because that would imply that you would have to have 2 dupes open, right? Although I haven't really been putting equipment on any units anyway. So let's see how good this Buu is going to be. We got both Buus in turn 1, which is pretty solid. I mean, it's fine, right? We also have physical kit Buu here, so he should do good damage. 1.82, I think that's pretty good because he does reduce damage by 40% as well. I mean, actually, that's probably very similar to AGL Zamasu, huh? Now that I think about it. Yeah, I feel like you know, it's interesting. The Gotenks and the Buu, they're very similar to Trunks and Zamasu, actually. You know, last year's. So, that's interesting, to say the least. I'm going to go ahead and keep Cell on this rotation right here. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't. No, I just changed my mind on that. I'm actually going to float Cell off, because then that way I'll have both Physical Kit Buu and Cell on the same rotation with the Tech Skinny Buu and, you know, Fat Buu. And we'll be able to get a much better attack stat with the 2 50% supports. I was going to leave Cell in there for the friend, you know, exchange Buu, because that one is also 55%. I mean, that's the good thing about doing these videos sometimes, right? So we're able to get multiple 50% units in here. We're running his team too, by the way, which, I mean, as you guys could tell, it's going to be pretty good because it's Majin Power, which is not a great category. It's honestly incredibly limited. It's basically all versions of Buu, Android 21, and then Oob. Like, that's the full category, which is okay. But then the artificial life form category finally has a true, like, leader skill, which is really good because the artificial life form category is actually really good. So it is quite a big deal. I personally think that the artificial life form team finally did get a good leader unit. So now we go to Pure Evil Buu. This guy is, like, crazy good, actually. So he greatly raises attack for 1 turn. He seals, which is going to be super good, I think, for, obviously, Super Battle Road. He gets 2 ki and 150% attack at the start of turn. He reduces damage by 40%. He has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy. I believe that's a 40% chance, which will last for 1 turn, just this turn. And then he also has a medium chance of evading enemy attacks, which is a 25% chance. So 40% damage reduction and 25% chance to dodge. And then, I mean, his defense there with Kid Buu is 68k, which is not terrible. So again, he's gonna be pretty solid. I'm not gonna like go crazy with Baby right here, because I don't want to destroy Bardock too quickly. All right, so let's see. 2.35 is good. Again, this guy seems very similar to AGL Zamasu, but he's gonna be a little like he's got way more utility to him for Super Battle Road than Zamasu does, right? Because he seals, and then he also does have that one-turn stun chance, which again for Super Battle Road, the seal, the stun chance, the dodging, the damage reduction, it's all going to be pretty good. Oh, wow, this is rare. Android 21 does not transform very often. Sure, I'll take it. We still could use a standalone version of her, by the way. I think she could be a Dokkan Festival exclusive for sure. Okay, so it'll probably be better for Skinny Buu, of course, if we get Super Buu with him right there. Now, I do also want to mention that we're almost assuredly not going to get Super Buu in this fight right here. Because just like Gotenks, in order to get Super Buu, 7 turns have to pass from the start of battle. It's so crazy. It's so ridiculous that they did that. 7 turns is just way, way too much. Okay, so this is a really golden rotation for our boy Buu right here. Yeah, look at that. 91k defense combined with his damage reduction and dodge chance is just like go, 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 go. That is really good. He's good. They're both good. Like, Buu and Gotenks are both good, but I don't think I would put them on the Beerus Bardock Cooler tier. I just don't think they're quite there. They're more similar to Trunks and Zamasu, which, I mean, as you guys know, is amazing. They're amazing units. Buu, I probably would give Buu the advantage based simply upon his better team. I think the Artificial Lifeform team is going to fare far better than Gotenks' Youth/Signature Pose team. So do keep that in mind. And Bardock is finished before we get Super Buu. But the thing about Super Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is that once you get to them, they're like summonable LR level. We'll get to it in a second. Alright guys, so now we are on the Revived Warrior team. One other really good thing about this Buu and Gotenks, you know, that I always do like to talk about with, you know, new big-time units. This unit is on a lot of category teams, and in particular, a lot of really good teams too. Like, Revived Warriors gets a lot better with this unit being added to it. It's a great defensive unit to put on the team. You know, Buu Saga is definitely going to be better. Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Artificial Lifeform, Kamehameha. Like, now we're starting to get a really nice base of villains on the Kamehameha category team, which is going to make it easier to run. Again, like as Dokkan properly does the categories and correctly gets the proper units on teams and stuff like that, it's just the game is gonna be more fun, and you know, teams are gonna have more options. I think people are not responding well to the Majin Power and Signature Pose category, and I have to agree with people. That's the real negative about these units. Like, if the category for Buu had just been the Majin category, but it was like, you know, it included 21, it included Oob, it had all the Buus, but then you also put Deborah, Pui Pui, Yakan, Babidi, Bibidi, and Majin Vegeta on it. Like, boom, that's all we needed. Like, that's it. Like, they were close. A Majin category would kick ass. It'd be another category for Vegeta. Okay, so 2 million right there on their first turn. That's not bad. With the 40% damage reduction, what does Buu do? I think he only, yeah, okay, so Fat Buu only greatly raises attack for 1 turn. But then once he becomes Skinny Buu, that's when he starts sealing. And then at Super Buu, he also still seals. So, like, again, they're super good. Like, I think this is easily the best Buu unit in the game. Well, could you say Skinny Buu is better than this Buu? No, I'm crazy. You can't say that. I don't think so. Here's Majin Vegeta, by the way. I do really like Majin Vegeta. It's just like man, I don't know. Like, I know people always get mad at me when I say I like Super Saiyan 3 Goku better, but just the way he's set up, it just feels like he's just, I don't know, easier to use or whatever. But I know, listen, relax. People get so mad at me when I'm negative about Majin Vegeta. But the thing is, like, I know he's Gogeta and Janemba combined when he gets 6 orbs, right? It's insane. He's insane. But, like, it's just, like, everything is just so annoying, like, making him work. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't know. I feel like he's going to come out on Global, and then everyone is going to, like, use him and, like, he's insane. And they're like, wow, Truth is the biggest dumbass in the world. He is definitely super good, right? Like, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm actually gonna push Kid Buu off rotation because, like, we just were on Buu's team, and Kid Buu, like, both times I just started the event and Kid Buu just happened to be right next to him. Like, I didn't, you know, go out of my way to do that. But let's see what he's doing without Kid Buu attached at his hip, because obviously Kid Buu, right? I mean, they're sharing. Let me see, Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle. Do they have? Does Kid Buu have Infinite Regeneration and Wall Standing Tall? He does. Yeah, he has Wall Standing Tall and Infinite. Yeah, dude. Okay. Kid Buu is giving him Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Infinite Regeneration, Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. So we're talking 20%, 35%, 50% from links, then 50% from his passive, then also the 3 HP regeneration. But I don't think Kid Buu does not have Fear and Faith, right? I don't believe that Kid Buu has Fear and Faith. He does not. But they still link up really good. Like, that physical Kid Buu is strong. I do wish he was just slightly better. Okay. In order to make physical... Okay. There's one change I would want done to physical Kid Buu, and I think I would like him a lot better, and that's just him giving Ki under 80% HP. Because he gives 2 Ki and 50% attack and defense above 80%, and then just 30% attack and defense below 80%. I think if they just kept the Ki on both thresholds, I would just like that Kid Buu way better at that point. That would be the one change for me. All right, so again, we're like, I'm trying to show Buu on different teams and stuff like that, different like support type units and stuff around. But you know, there is the thing about like this unit in particular is, in order for this guy to look super impressive, we gotta be in the difficult events. He is gonna be great for Battlefield. I think he should be pretty good for EZA as well. The only thing, you know, one change maybe that they could have given him, maybe both times he transforms, I think it would have been cool if he would heal a little bit. That would make sense to me, Majin Buu. If both times he transformed, like maybe when he transforms into Skinny Buu, like the exchange mechanic activates, maybe heal like 20% HP. I feel like that's not asking too much at all. Like just a little bit of HP regen like that would have been nice for this Buu unit. I still don't really have too much of an issue with either Gotenks or Buu, especially after using them. I feel like the numbers they're hitting, like, okay, so we're looking at these numbers by Buu, but this is without dupes. Like, these units are very good. There's no doubt about that. Oh, here we go for Majin Vegeta. Okay, now, all right, I'll get this attack, this turn for Majin Vegeta, because this is where he's crazy. We got all the necessary orbs, so he's Janemba and Gogeta combined on this rotation. That's where Majin Vegeta is crazy. If you get him orbs, oh boy. And, you know, to be completely fair, you can run Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, the EZA, and then STR Majin Vegeta, the EZA, and then you're probably going to have a lot of orbs on the field for this Majin Vegeta, so you definitely can make it work. And they're all on Revived Warrior. They're all on Super Saiyan 2, so they're on a lot of different teams together. And Buu Saga, right? So it can work for sure. You can get that Majin Vegeta to look really good pretty easily, but then again, it's pretty easy for him not to look great as well. So it can go either way. Alright guys, so now we're on the Time Traveler team. Now, what's interesting about the Time Traveler team is that this is one of the best teams in the game, but the leader is, you know, really starting to age poorly, I think, this Int Goku Black. So this is a team that's fallen out of favor. I would say it's very clear that, at least on JP, I don't know if it works like this on Global, but I would assume it's similar. When units fall out of favor, people just don't like running the team anymore, right? So, like, no one runs Pure Saiyans. No one runs Time Travelers, and those are probably 2 of the top 5 teams. You know, personally, I have Pure Saiyans at number 1, and no one runs these teams. It just took me 20 minutes of entering Boss Rush and leaving before I found an Int Goku Black to run the Time Traveler team. And again, this is easily one of the best teams in the game. Like, absolutely. The roster for Time Travelers, you could put that head-to-head with almost anything. It's just so crazy because of that extra distinction that they made, where characters that sort of like were, you know, revived from sealing or being sealed away or whatever, you know, that puts, you know, things like Bojack and a lot of these different Majin Buus on there, and Demon King Piccolo, right? A bunch of really, really good units that we've got recently is, you know, going to make a pretty big difference. All right, so, we're going to be able to get a really good attack stat for Int LR Goku Black. Haven't really been using him too much lately. You know, it's just because he's one of those units where, honestly, I don't know, he's not the greatest for difficult events. And then, like, I don't really want him to steal the show, like, when I'm in a Dokkan event, so I just end up not using him that much. I mean, there is a 5.51, obviously very good. Turn 1, like, just shit that out is quite good. LR Rose Goku Black, he is super good. But I do wonder if, like, everyone is going to just love AGL Rose's EZA and want to use him over the LR. Like, I feel like that could happen. Like, especially if they make AGL Rose and support type unit, which, you know, is very important. Very, very important. I don't know. Alright, so we have Mai here. Mai is going to give Buu 40% from her passive. And then she's also giving Fierce Battle, because the second form Cell does not have Fierce Battle. So sure, let's keep Mai right there. And then let's see how our boy Skinny Buu is going to do. 71k defense with his damage reduction and dodging is so good. He's so good. But, like, I feel like we've probably seen enough of Skinny Buu at this point. Like, we've seen a lot of Skinny Buu and Fat Buu. Let's, I guess let's go ahead and go to the Legendary Goku event now. And let's go ahead and get Super Buu out. Again, it's going to be pretty rare to get it in Dokkan events because... Oh, wow, he's stunned and sealed. Beautiful. It's going to be pretty rare to get it because you got to have 7 turns. So that's why, like, going into the Legendary Goku event is pretty much the only way to do this most of the time. Especially because Buu's teams are very, very good, right? So, all right. I'll be back once we are ready to use Buu's active skill, which, again, you could use 4 turns after exchanging into Skinny Buu. Okay, we're going to get this rotation real quick. This is a pretty good rotation. Also, I think this would be good to see Skinny Buu going up against this int boss like this, you know, just to see how well he could defend. But we have got a lot of support here for Skinny Buu. He's getting a lot of defense, and then he just straight up dodges the super attack. Attack stat isn't the greatest, but, like, a lot of his links, like Brutal Beatdown, Majin, Wall Standing Tall, stuff like that's not active. But still, you know, with damage reduction and dodging is a very potent combo. So pretty good by Skinny Buu. Pretty good. Alright, so as I'm continuing on, we got LR Rose's active skill. So I'm actually going to do this as well. I'm going to put this in this video because this is not a common thing. And when I can get, like, rare transformations and active skills and stuff like that in some of these showcases, I'm going to take advantage and do that. So we're going to go ahead and let Rose have a little bit of fun here. I mean, obviously, like, LR Rose Scythe mode is just goat. Like, that's where you're screaming goat, 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 goat right there. Because, you know, he's basically like, you know, he's, I don't know, him or LR Super Baby 2, you know, which one is better? With the, whichever one of their giant modes. I would probably go Baby, I guess, a little bit better than Rose's Rage mode, only because Babies can last 2 turns, right? Whereas Rose's is only a 1-turn thing. So I guess that's why I would give Baby a little bit of an advantage, right? But, like, you know, they are very similar in how they operate. They both get additional ki per orb, which is super powerful. Nice. I think we're going to finish Gohan off with this so we can see the special win screen that Rose gets when he beats an opponent in this mode. Yes, we do. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Alright, guys, so we are on the Cooler Transformation Boost / Terrifying Conquerors team, and it is now turn 7 or past, so we can go ahead and transform into our boy Super Buu. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do gotta remember that when Buu does the exchange mechanic, and then when he also does the active skill, there is voice dialogue. I guess I'll have that in the Rainbow video. When we do the exchange animation and the active skill, we'll get the voice stuff. So let's go ahead and transform with him. Now, this is where things get, honestly, pretty ridiculous for both Gotenks and Buu. When you do this, you turn them into their final stage. They are so insane. So this Buu, number 1, he greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns. When you combine that with the 50% damage reduction he has from his passive, and things just get ridiculous. Just absolutely nutty, silly. Then he also does immense damage and seals super, which is really good still. Then he gets 3 ki and 220% attack at the start of turn. He reduces damage received by 50%. With how high his defense is going to get is honestly pretty insane. And then he gets a 12% chance to perform a crit with every rainbow orb. So, I mean, he's just flat out ridiculous. Like, absolutely insane. So, let me see what his defense is right here. 62k is good with 50% damage reduction, but it's going to be way higher after he starts super attacking, so keep that in mind. Like, in a couple of turns, this Buu is going to look really, really crazy. I mean, you know, 50% damage reduction honestly is not the greatest, but it is still quite good, considering he is going to get defense. Yeah, 3 million. That's super good with his defensive abilities, because this is free dupe. We're at 55%, and he's doing, like, he did 3 million right there, and that's not even like next turn. You know, he will have an even higher attack stat because his greatly raised attack and defense lasts for 3 turns, right? So again, they just really created a monster with these units. The Buu and Gotenks, like, I understand completely why you can't get them until turn 7. I do, but like I do think you could have kept the units the same and then just made it turn 5, because as it stands, I think they're just very similar to Trunks and Zamasu, and like Trunks and Zamasu are a year old tonight. Like, you know, I'm gonna immediately, you know, like render this video and put it out after I'm done recording it. But like Trunks and Zamasu came out later tonight, a year ago, and until you get the Super Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I really wouldn't say they're that much more impressive than Trunks and Zamasu. But again, it's like once you get to this point, they are. All right, so he has no dupes, and he has 137k defense with 50% damage reduction. Like, there you go. It's over. Now he just doesn't get touched, and it's just insane. And then we get the rainbow orbs, so now he has an even higher chance to crit. Like, it just, honestly, it's so ridiculous how strong he is. Yeah, Cell's gonna be fine with that amount of orbs. Kid Buu will take a lot of damage right here, but Super Buu and Cell are not going to. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, I've got a lot of items. I do want to get probably like at least one more turn of Super Buu before we finish up. Okay, so how much damage are we gonna do right here? 3.57. And keep it, he can't additional right now because he's free dupe. But keep in mind, if he additionals like 2 turns in a row, his attack is going to be way higher than that. So, you know, Buu and Gotenks are honestly just very silly. You know, but Legendary Goku event, they're going to be super good. I mean, this Buu is actually going to be a very good unit to run here in the Legendary Goku event, believe it or not. Because he is going to be super powerful defensively against Int UI Goku. You know, you just keep him in that last slot, and he's going to be completely fine. Here, let me go ahead and heal up. And then, I mean, we have seen what we wanted to defensively from Buu, probably. Now, let me just use one turn a King Yama. That'll be good. And I think we should finish off God Goku here, especially with STR Cooler getting a Dokkan attack. I don't think God Goku will be able to survive this turn. We'll probably get like one more turn of Super Buu, and then we'll finish up. Because you know, I do like the 55% videos to show a lot of different situations for these units, but I mean, we don't need to be here all day long, like a 45-minute video or something like that. Because I am still going to do the breakdown for our boy Super Buu. All right. So Cooler with, what was that, 3.8 million attack stat? Yeah, pretty good, considering he's guaranteed critting against his Goku. I still think Cooler is probably king of the Dokkan Fest TURs, by the way. Like, I think Beerus is right there, but the more I think about it, the more it's like, I feel like you could just make more of a justification for Beerus, or, excuse me, Cooler as number 1. I do think Beerus is, like, it's very, very close either way. But as of right now, I think I am sort of moving back in favoring Beerus range, I think. Oh, actually, I can't do that. No, I can't. Okay, we're not going to see Buu defensively in this turn. That's fine. Because Kid Buu, I think Kid Buu would die right there. We would not actually be able to survive that. All right, so let's see what Super Buu does right here, and then we'll go ahead and finish up. Again, very, very powerful unit. This is definitely the best Buu they've ever made, this Exchange Majin Buu. And he is a very fun unit, so that's good. And he does lead a good team. That's also good. 3.14 right there. What a dirty, filthy boy. What an animal. What an animal Super Buu is. Crazy. Just crazy. Alright, so this is Separation of Good and Evil, Majin Buu Good / Majin Buu Pure Evil. His leader skill is the Majin Power category, key 4 at 170% stats, or the Artificial Lifeform category, key 3 HP and attack 170%, and defense 130%. That makes this unit's leader skill far better than Gotenks's, because the Artificial Lifeform category is very good, actually, and I've been talking about this for a while. Now that they have a real leader that is going to work pretty well on the team, it's just very positive for that Artificial Lifeform team. Buu's super attack is the Kamehameha, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, and does immense damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Dangerous Existence, gives him 1 ki and 100% attack at the start of turn. Then he reduces damage received by 40%, and then he exchanges with Majin Buu Pure Evil when conditions are met. The exchange condition is starting from the 3rd turn, so that's obviously super good, just like Trunks and Zamasu. His links are Majin, the Innocence, Kamehameha, Infinite Regeneration, Revival, the Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. So, you know, a couple of his links do change. You know, you could say that I guess he sort of does resemble, like, I don't know, not Majin Vegeta because he goes from Super to Extreme, but more so like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, how he goes to, you know, from Prepare for Battle over in a flash. This Buu kind of does that because he basically goes from Revival as his main key link to Fear and Faith, but like all Majin Buu units struggle with ki, so, you know, and they're filled with attack links, so you need to have ki supporters there anyway. At the very least, this unit does give himself ki from his passive, though. That's good. 12 ki multiplier, of course, is 150%, the typical for Dokkan Fest exclusives. And he is on a lot of different category teams here, which, of course, is super good. So, number 1 is the Majin Power team. You know, we just had the 2 recent additions to this, the Exchange unit as well as Skinny Buu, both very powerful. Probably the 2 best Buu units. Then this Fat Buu is okay. He's a nice orb changer. Then, of course, we also have Buu Bobbity, and then, of course, there's, like, LR Oob there. So there are some good units on this category. You know, 21 is on there. We really could use a Dokkan Fest version of Transformed Android 21. That would be a nice buff to this category. And obviously, like, an upgrade to Buu Ultimate Gohan, Buu Gotenks, Buu Piccolo, Kid Buu. All of them really could get increased buffs, and this team would look a lot better. Then he's also over here on the Buu Saga team, which, again, just another one of these absolutely monstrous updates here. Just a million new units added to this team. Very, very good. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. But the Buu Saga team, like, the roster is now just so fat. Like, it's really good. Then he's also over here on the Revived Warrior team, which is nice. It's gotten some really nice buffs lately, right? The Dual Dokkan Fest in December, LR Demon King Piccolo, AGL Bardock, now Exchange Buu, and Skinny Buu. Very good for the Revived Warrior team. He's also over here on Transformation Boost, which, of course, both Dokkan Fest exclusives are on. Like, just craziness. He's also here on Time Travelers. Again, the units being sealed away, being on this category helps a lot. Again, those same couple units, Bardock, Buu, Demon King Piccolo, useful on a lot of these teams. Especially that Demon King Piccolo, since he's an orb changer. I can't wait to rainbow him, man. Then he's also over here on the Artificial Lifeform team. A lot of really, really powerful units over on this team. You know, you could build it Android style. You can get a lot of Buu units on here. As more and more better versions of Buu come out, which is going to happen, this team is going to start to look real nasty. And then finally, he's on the Kamehameha team, which, I mean, this is another team that's starting to get a lot of options. So it's starting to become very interesting. If we could get, like, another dedicated support type unit, either to the Kamehameha category or another all-key support for this team is going to start. You could build it in so many different ways, and there's so many different variations of characters. The Kamehameha team is looking pretty good. So again, starting from the 3rd turn, Fat Buu will exchange into Majin Buu Pure Evil, Skinny Buu right here. His super attack, his passive changes. He gains an active skill transformation, and then his links also do slightly change as well. So his super attack becomes the Guilty Flash, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does immense damage, and seals super attack. His passive skill, the Smoke's True Form, gives him 2 ki and 150% attack at the start of turn. Then he reduces damage received by 40%. Then he has a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy for 1 turn. It's a 40% chance. And then he also has a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including supers. That is a 25% chance. So when you include him sealing, him giving himself ki, reducing damage, having that high chance of stunning for 1 turn, and the evasion chance, he is an ideal Super Battle Road unit. He just contributes so much. And again, him giving himself ki is really big for something like Super Battle Road because you're not likely to be using a lot of support type units. Although Extreme Tech is in a pretty good situation because, you know, you would want to run LR Demon King Piccolo in Super Battle Road anyway, as well as probably the 50% support cell. So, like, you would have a lot of tech orbs being created in that manner. The active skill, Absorption. He absorbs Fat Buu, can be activated when HP is 70% or higher, starting from the 4th turn after exchange. So, starting from 7 turns, basically, is when you're able to use it. His links are Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Berserker, Infinite Regeneration, Fear and Faith, The Wall is Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. Very, very good attack links. He's filled with attack links. And then again, you know, 7 turns deep, you could use the active skill and become Super Buu. This is where things get insane. His super attack, passive, and then his links do change again. A lot of his links change, which isn't great, but, you know, it is what it is. His super attack is the Ill Flash, which greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, does immense, and he still seals. Although sealing on him, I just can't really think of a situation where this is ever going to be useful. Like, the fact that Super Buu seals does nothing for you. Because, like, turn 7 in Super Battle Road, it's possible, but that's a 1 in a 1,000, like time or something like that. Like, I don't think it's going to be very common to see Super Buu or Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks in Super Battle Road. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because the Super Saiyan Gotenks and Skinny Buu are going to be very good there anyway, but you guys get what I'm saying. His passive skill, Beast of Destruction, gives him 3 ki and 220% attack at the start of turn. He reduces damage received by 50%. Then he gets a chance of performing a crit plus 12% per Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained. Crazy. I actually sort of wish that it was a chance of performing an additional per Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained, because the way this Buu is built, I feel like going crit for this Buu is probably ideal anyway, but once you get to Super Buu, you know, you're going to have the 2 crit chances basically overlapping with each other. I mean, I guess it is nice to get, you know, as many chances to crit as you can, but unlike Gotenks, who I went full additional with him, Buu, I'm probably going to go full crit. I think crits will be, you know, the best for the Skinny Buu and the Fat Buu. Additionals would definitely be better for Super Buu, though, because, you know, he could get the multiple defense plus 50% for 3 turns from his super attack. But, again, 7 turns. It's going to be pretty rare to get this guy out. His links become Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Infinite Regeneration, Fear and Faith, The Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. So I think the only link that changes from Skinny Buu is he gains Metamorphosis instead of Berserker. That's a good change. That definitely is helpful. And then, you know, of course, he's got the same 12 key multiplier and all that. So here we go. Here was Buu. Unfortunate that his sticker effect sucks so much. I mean, come on. Like, they knew, like, I guess it's possible that these units are a bit older. Oh, I could actually double check this right now. Okay. Real quick, I'm just gonna talk for a couple of seconds because I can check if Super Buu was made a little while ago, because his sticker effect, again, is not really all that great. Like, it's weird to me that it doesn't look better. Okay, so let me grab Skinny Buu. I'll grab Android 13, and I'm gonna grab LRVB, and I'll sort of see in what order these units were created. Forgive me for taking this you know, this second right here at the end of the video, but it'll be super easy to see this way. Okay. There is Skinny Buu. I know I'm doing all this off screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm just curious if this Buu might happen to be a little bit on the older end just because of how shitty his sticker is. And I would assume Buu and Gotenks were made together. No, actually, it does look like they're brand new. Buu was made after Vegito Blue and Android 13 and stuff like that. Okay. So, I mean, I guess they just decided not to care about giving him a good sticker effect. Oh, well, not really that big of a deal. But, all right, there we go. There was this exchange Majin Buu. The exchange mechanic, I would say, is definitely, like, my favorite thing currently in the game. Absolutely love these types of units. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.